History rebellion movements. 1. The Ukrainian Euromaidan began in late 2013 when Ukrainians protested President Viktor Yanukovych's decision to suspend an EU association agreement. 2. The movement grew into a pro-European, anti-corruption, and pro-democracy uprising. 3. Mass demonstrations in Kyiv's Maidan Niezalezhnosti, Independence Square, became a symbol of the movement. 4. The Euromaidan led to a political crisis, the fall of Yanukovych, and the annexation of Crimea by Russia. 5. The movement also spurred the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine. Causes of rebellion. 1. Discontent with corruption, political repression, and economic stagnation. 2. Desire for closer ties with the European Union and Western values. 3. Frustration with Yanukovych's decision to pivot towards Russia. 4. The role of social media in mobilizing and coordinating protests. 5. The legacy of Ukraine's Orange Revolution of 2004. Rebel leaders and figures. 1. Vitaly Klitschko, a prominent leader and former world champion boxer. 2. Arseniy Yatsenyuk, a key opposition figure who later became prime minister. 3. Petro Poroshenko, businessman and politician who became president. 4. Yulia Tymoshenko, former prime minister and opposition leader. 5. Civil society activists, bloggers, and ordinary citizens played crucial roles. Strategies and tactics. 1. Peaceful protests, occupations, and civil disobedience. 2. The use of social media for coordination and communication. 3. Acts of solidarity, including the provision of medical aid to injured protesters. 4. Negotiation efforts with the government and international mediation. 5. The eventual use of force by security forces, leading to violent clashes. International support. 1. Statements of support from Western countries and the European Union. 2. Diplomatic efforts to mediate between the government and protesters. 3. Financial aid and assistance to Ukraine's transitional government. 4. The imposition of sanctions on Russia in response to the annexation of Crimea. 5. The role of international organizations like the United Nations. Impact on society. 1. Heightened civic engagement and political awareness. 2. The emergence of a more politically active civil society. 3. The division between pro-European and pro-Russian segments of society. 4. The loss of Crimea to Russia and the ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine. 5. The pursuit of reforms and anti-corruption measures. Humanitarian consequences. 1. Loss of life and injuries during the protests. 2. The annexation of Crimea by Russia and its impact on the Crimean Tatar community. 3. The displacement of people in eastern Ukraine due to ongoing conflict. 4. Allegations of human rights abuses and violations. 5. Efforts to provide humanitarian aid to conflict-affected areas. Peace negotiations. 1. Negotiation efforts, including the February 2014 agreement mediated by European diplomats. 2. The subsequent fall of Yanukovych and transitional government formation. 3. The Minsk agreements and ongoing attempts to resolve the conflict in eastern Ukraine. 4. The role of international actors, including Russia, in peace negotiations. 5. The challenges of post-Euromaidan governance and reconciliation. Media and propaganda. 1. The role of independent and international media in covering the protests. 2. Russian media's portrayal of the Euromaidan as a Western-backed coup. 3. The use of propaganda by various actors to shape narratives. 4. The influence of digital media and citizen journalism in documenting events. 5. The role of media literacy and information warfare. Rebellion in literature and art. 1. Literature and memoirs by activists and participants. 2. Artistic expressions, including protest art and music. 3. Documentaries and films that chronicle the Euromaidan and its aftermath. 4. The impact of the Euromaidan on contemporary Ukrainian literature. 5. The role of art in preserving the memory of the protests. Lessons from the movement. 1. The power of civil society in driving political change. 2. The complexities of managing post-uprising transitions. 3. The influence of external actors in conflicts. 4. The importance of media and information in modern protests. 5. The enduring impact of the Euromaidan on Ukraine's political landscape.